customer pick. This is just back in stock too.
Yes.
Yes, I want to say it was sold out back in August, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay, so we have our retractable, adjustable rake for $19.95. This is so clever. I've never seen anything like this, Deb, and that's the same response that everybody says. Where has this been all my life, right?
It's amazing, absolutely is. So if you have a small space or you have a large space, if you have trees or you just have a garden, you need a rake. So what do? We buy that great big rake at the garden store and we need it to rake the leaves, and then it's like, well, where do you store it? Or it gets broken and the teeth get all meshed up and then you don't have a rake. Would you believe that this is your rake? Super easy to store. It's only 3 feet long by 7 inches at the widest point, has a little hook so there's no problems with it, but this is adjustable to a full 5 feet and 20 inches to give you all the features that you know and love from a big rake that go ahead and gets small for easy storage. So what you're getting is a metal rake with 15 teeth. When it's all the way exposed, it's 20 inches across. That's going to give you a wide swath for everything that you need to do, and it's all going to grab, nothing's going to break, and it is rust resistant and fade resistant. So if it gets dirty, simply hose it down, but you now have a rake that's going to give you all the same features that you know and love from a great rig rake that can easily go from large to small in no time at all, and everything in between. So this is going to be a game changer for now when you want to go ahead and take care of everything out in your yard or garden easily with this fabulous rake. And the best part is you simply hang it up with absolutely no problems to store. It is amazing.
Think about where your rake is right now, right? I mean, none of us are looking like, oh, I need more space. Oh my goodness, right? I mean, here's the beauty of this. And it's efficient. I mean, you have a metal rake. It's not a plastic or, right?
It absolutely is. So this is, and by the way, we had a huge storm here last night here in Florida. It was tornadoes and the whole bit they were talking about. So I went out there absolutely with my rake last night to take up all the twigs and all the debris. This guy is unbelievable. You've got all the same features that you would need in what we consider a conventional rake, but small and easy to store. So you've got a comfort grip handle at the top. If you want to make it smaller, you're simply going to twist it and then put the handle back in. There's a lever here in the back. And when you want to go ahead and make it go smaller again, you're going to make it smaller, lock it into place, and then your rake is now 3 feet by 7 inches, super lightweight, weighs less than 2 pounds to make it unbelievably easy to store. So now, if you're working in the garden, so many of us have a garden. If you've got a small garden, you need a smaller rake. That's 2 rakes now that you've got to contend with. Not anymore, because remember, this will go from big to small to take care of all those little places that you need to get into to go ahead and take care of your yard or garden. But it's an unbelievable game changer for virtually anyone, whether you've got a big yard or a small yard, because it doesn't create a storage problem and it does the work and then some. It's just amazing.
So clever.
It's amazing.
Really clever. Like, why didn't I think of something like that as well, right?
Well, you would think so. I mean, it's so logical. And the other thing that's so amazing about it is that you can customize it all the way to 5 feet by 20 inches or everything in between, depending on what you need. So if you're a little bit smaller, you just want to make it a little bit shorter, you're just going to move it down a little bit and relock it. If you don't have quite that wide, you just want to make it a little bit more narrow, now I've made it smaller. And if you've got little ones like grandkids that want to help you, this is the perfect rake for them. There's nothing that they can get hurt on. It's all made of metal, so it's not going to rust, but this is going to be a game changer for working in the yard or garden, whether it's working on twigs or taking care of leaves or just going ahead and getting rid of debris. This rake can handle it, and then the best part is it's super easy to store by simply hanging on a hook. Lightweight, only weighs a couple of pounds.
I'm getting rid of my rake. It takes up so much room.
Yes.
Right? This is the beauty. Now you get a new rake. It's under $20, all metal. So smart, easy to store. We'll show that to you one more time. And this is also available on FlexPay. So when you shop with any major credit card or debit card, it'll be under $10. Take a minute, read the reviews. I love it when we have like items like a rake. People get so excited, like, I'm gonna share my review. I want everybody to have this, right? It's a customer pick and it's been sold out since August.
Well, it makes sense, Lynn.
Yeah.
It absolutely makes sense. Now, I don't have, in my house, I have a condo, I don't have a garage. So I have no place to store it. But we've got leaves. We do need to rake our leaves. So where are you putting that great big rake? And we have tried everything. We put it underneath the deck. We left it outside the house. We went ahead and hid it behind a bush. You do everything that you can to go ahead and hide that rake because they're so big. Because that's what we think we need for the jobs that we generally do around the yard. No, you only need a rake that's 5 feet long by 20 inches wide at its maximum, and then everything in between because it's perfectly customizable. All you're doing is taking that little lever that's in the back and simply releasing it and then sliding it. It's like, no, I just need that much. No, I just need that much. No, okay, that's the perfect one. And then for the handle, again, we're all different heights. We have different comfort levels. You simply move it, twist it, and then you are good to go. Now I have just customized my rake for whatever project I have.
For my size.
For Lenny's size. So absolutely. Now that's not funny because it's true. We're all different sizes and our needs are different. Why get one great big rake that's one size fits all that we all know is impossible to store when you've got one that'll simply hang on a hook and be super, super compact. So that's the reason why this has been a customer pick, because it does everything that we need, because all of our needs changed. And now as the spring is coming, we're going to be getting out there. We're going to be raking up all the debris from the winter time. We want to make our yards look beautiful. Why not have a tool that's going to answer all the questions and tick on all the boxes? Because this is the one that can do it.
You bet it is. Even for spreading your mulch, or like you were saying, you know, twigs and things like that, sticks, because it is metal. So it's going to get in there. It's going to grip it. We are super busy right now. Once again, no surprise, $19.95, under $10. We'll ship it out to you. Storage is an issue. Maybe that rake has not been replaced in over 15 years.
Oh, golly.
And it's like, okay, I think it's time for an upgrade. You will love this. That's why I said if you have a minute, read what other people had to say. It's improvements. It's our own brand here, at our own proprietary brand at HSN, so we can pass those additional savings right on to you. This is just smart. It's smart, it's clever, and it works.
It totally does. Now, and remember, the one that's hanging here is the same that I have in my hand. So
Not hard to believe.
You don't need to buy 2 rakes any longer. The small one that you need to use around the garden, you've got the big one and you've got the small one in the same rake. That's what's so amazing. And we gave you the metal teeth. There are 15 metal teeth here. So when you're done raking, you've got something that's going to aerate the soil, so that gives you another tool, all here at the end of your arm. Lightweight, weighs less than 2 pounds, metal and beautiful grips that make them comfortable for you to adjust easily. And then you can simply extend it to a full 5 feet, or whatever size Lenny is, to go ahead and make it easy for you to go ahead and take care of the projects. But I can tell you from true experience, this is a rake that's going to do all the things that you think you need from that big rake that's impossible to store, and is much more expensive. And this is going to be able to handle whatever the project is, whether you've had a storm like we had that you need to clean up, or you want to go ahead and just take care of all the leaves in the fall. This is going to be able to do it, and then some. It's amazing.
I'm so thrilled it's finally back in stock. And again, if you are just tuning in with us, your best way to get through right now is to scan that QR scan at the bottom of your screen, or shop all improvements. You just go to hsn.com, search improvements, and it's ideas like this. In fact, we have almost a full hour of great ideas coming your way, making life easier for you and more affordable. So yeah, I could see if this wasn't metal. I could see if it wasn't expandable. You know, again, a great value for a regular rake is 20 bucks, right? This does all of that and then some.
And then some. And don't let the price fool you. So, no, sometimes you say, oh, it's only 20 bucks. No, this is the real deal. It's all metal, comfort handles, great teeth that are going to be able to handle any project. And the best part is it is customizable to your need for whatever yard or garden project that you have. All the way big, all the way small, and everything in between.
I'm gonna get this as gifts. I mean, this is
fabulous. It's
honestly.
fabulous.
And people are gonna say, they get it home and like, wow, it's a mini rake. No, it's not. We're just showing you here how easy it is, obviously, to use. Alrighty, item number 852442, under $10. We'll ship it right out to you. Thank you again, hundreds of first-time shoppers.
Congratulations.
You're smart shoppers, making life easier. I love that. Okay. So, Deb, we have a brand new weekly deal drop. Have we done a water sprayer before?
We have not done the water sprayer. This is the